Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. We have, I think, at least a talk here with Dr. Martin.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Okay, the rest.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy, lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible, unless he could help.
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Okay, so unless, if I've promised something else, we now head up to the bridge and or the command center and life support. I don't want to go to the life support. It's working, that's good. To the combat information center and then choose the next mission, except we have already gotten a new mail. Nope. Then let's find somewhere to go and have some fun. Yeah, here we've been in the last wonderful episode, and we need to go back to the unless I can actually scan and find fuel or something. Do we have a wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces? Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. So, what is quite certain to say is that all the fuel depots which have been in obviously every system have been destroyed. I would say they have been destroyed by them Reapers, although obviously I'm not utterly certain about that. Let me see. Okay, Reaper alertness. Let's then not attract any more of them and see where we are gonna head next. I think it's gonna be the DMC because we I wonder if I should. We first of all go to the Citadel and go to the lab of the doctor in order to complete the mission there. I think this is a good thing to do in the meanwhile, well, so to say meanwhile, and then the DMC we can do a couple of quests we have seen there, missions. There we want to go, so I think that's good to, you know, conclude this one and afterwards conclude the other stuff.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Arno's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, It affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Alright, then. Let's search the lab for clues again. Yeah, that we already had. Alright, initial test. It might obviously be that I've already written some of this stuff out. For that I don't remember, forgive me. Initial test, artifact test, -4. Infrared and ultraviolet emissions, no gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up tests, artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive, no progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Conclusion, artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. May be more useful than Leviathan in long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive
They were
studies.
testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Is this... Okay, it's just a figure, so to say. A stone statue and not a real krogan. It would have been weird, right? But well, in this world, or in this galaxy, in this universe, what is weird and what is not, right?
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's gotta be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Okay, I still have it in memory that we were looking up here before too. But anyways, but we didn't use the personal terminal,
A message
right?
from Dr. Bryson's daughter,
Did we?
Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Okay, let's do that. I don't mind at all. If I remember the last time when I tried to narrow down that that didn't work out as well as I wished.
Let's hope we find Anne before they do. Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Okay, Project Basilisk Team Leader Garneau. And Scarab and
Bryson
Bryson.
flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
But okay, no, specification were not there, just the not the class name, but the
There are
designation.
specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Okay, let's see if there's anything else here which might
What
be
about
useful.
criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Good, so everything is
The
negative.
locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
Good.
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
I thought it was just a pet.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Water recycling equipment. Didn't take breathing masks.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems. Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Anne Bryson.
Okay, good. Then, even though I know, I said we go to the Citadel and do all the good jazz, but let's just, since we started here, right? It took a couple of minutes to put the clues together. Let's just restart it, so to say. Well, to be utterly honest, I actually thought we would just go there and, you know, do it quickly, do the investigation and done, but that's not where I wanted to go. It seems to be not as easy as I thought, well, not as quick as I thought, let me say it like that. So, then let's leave the orbit, go to the mass relay, and see. It was a system called Nebula, right? Blah blah blah. Sorry for the blah blah blah. But something with a nebula. Rift, Pilus. Was it Pilus Nebula? But actually it's the only nebula with a mission in it. So let's go there. And we do the scanning. Taking a look at the time we are already in. We do the scanning in the next episode, you guys. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really do make that with our thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty.